Well, it's been a while, but I'm back with my lifestyle pursuits. This video is coming about due to the present day situation that our entire country is facing. Well, I don't know what to say, but I know what to do. And around here, it's business as usual, right? Because it would take like a moment to to really put a lot of things into perspective, but you could cut that time in half if you already have your own perspective in place. And that's good for a lot of reasons, kind of self-explanatory. But some folks, you know, they can't infer without some sort of context, you know. I want to say that now's a good time to work on ourselves, not anyone else, just you. And you should do this because you will find that you have natural abilities, things that you're naturally good at. And those things start at home, like a lot of good things. And I think that's a good start. I think we're going to start there. And we're just going to revisit that same idea. With that being said, I don't want this to be just like some sort of rant, you know, but I do want to express that take a look around you, you know, see what you have. Look at the people that are around you and value their worth. And you tell me, you know, I want to do something more in this world. And if I have ever been limited to do so, I'm being limited now, not by my country, my government, the laws down to the lowest level. But deep down inside is still that wonderment, that want to do something, you know, and that's good. Now's not the time to get complacent, man. Now's the time to really like put things into perspective and pay attention to your surroundings. Some people live miserably inside of a large city, and you do so because you are submissive and you're afraid or too self proclaimed weak to do something else. Like, it's okay to be unconventional. Why not try it? If you're 30 years old, this is like a message to you because I feel like those 30-year-old people are the people that are in a place to make decisions that are going to really affect the rest of their lives. If you're like 26 years old, you're probably still some dumb monkey. It doesn't matter what race you are either. It's just it's a human thing. It's like you're not developed yet, and you know, you're gonna just be a moron. Anyways, with that being said, though, right, we have to look at ourselves as a farm, and it's not bad, you know, if you're trying to grow for a lot of people. But at the same time, it is okay to break off and do your own thing. Eventually, let me tell you like this, man. The truth and the light is going to bring us right back to one another, man. And sooner or later, whatever, like, demons or whatever you want to call them you have to face, you're going to have to face them, man. There's no escaping that. So, with that being said, eventually you will meet your end. You will come to the end of your thought process. And when that happens, what did you do? Who were the people that were around you? Like, what kind of environment did you carve out for yourself? And you should consider living wide, traveling wide, going and trying different places, seeing what kind of situation best fits you as a person. We're limited right now because we can't go where we want to go. And usually everyone would just jump off the edge of a cliff by now. The people who have got their act together, so to speak, those people are the people that are going to use this time most constructively. And those people are going to figure out a plan and only move towards meeting that objective and inching away at every milestone. And how you're going to do it is by putting yourself first as a person. Trust me, if you build yourself up as a person, as one individual person, you're not going to rely on anybody. And right now, too many people in our society have just checked out and are just the algorithm to the program. And if you keep having the same program, then you're going to repeat the process. And that's fine for a short while, but eventually you have to grow. And if you want to grow, you need to start with yourself. Look at your surroundings. Look at your people. Look at your truth. If you don't like what you see, change it. Change it right now. You're going to have to go to sleep and wake up in the same spot, probably, in the same situation, but it takes time. It helps when you have a plan overall, and pull yourself away from the overall plan sometimes too, and plan out what comes after that. That's a good start. That's a good place to be. And I think that's enough so that some people that were on the cusp of putting those two things together, I think y'all would have gotten it by now. So with that being said, I would like to hope that everyone is doing well. Hope that everyone has a plan to grow from their current situation, whatever it may be. And most importantly, I would like for people to share that idea. Make that idea like a virus. Make that bleed into other people. And if we all join that idea, of course, with the good old US of A in mind, because I'm a patriot and you should be too if you live in this country with the circumstance that you have. Even the shittiest one, you're still an American and you would be amazed at how much you actually have. But now's the time to really be mindful and thankful for those things that you have, and you should have a plan. You should have a means to an end, and it should be by your own will that you do that. But you also have to keep other people in mind. There's too many bullies and people who are quick to use tricks that will benefit them You know, this is humanity. Civilization is ancient and wicked. Let me tell you, this is the truth. With that being said, now's the time to stand up for one another. I would say man, woman, gender neutral, like we have to come together, you know. I'm going to throw out the name Harvey Weinstein. Today, I saw that the guy's got coronavirus. We should question when things happen. Some people are saying, well, he got it and he's been, you know, restricted from, where he could be for so long that it just sounds like it's evil. Like someone just, gave it to him now and it's justice. But that isn't justice. Justice is him having gone to court and the justice system allocating his sentence to that person. And that's it. If the prisoners are unruly inside of a prison system, then it only reflects the freedom and the misuse of it of the people that are using it outside of that situation. It's too easy to go into this frenzy of like, he's dead, it's an animal, let's go get it, let's go kill it, it's over. This is the natural way of it, but that's ground zero. Like, you have to evolve from that mentality. He's the piece of meat. He's a rotting carcass. He's going to die, live out his sentence. Live and let die. If you were a badass cobra snake and you leaped at a fucking tiger and it was the most aggressive tiger that you've ever seen, like, and you got him, you legitimately got him, then you got him. And write that in the books. And you don't want to be the person that is going after the sickest, weakest tiger, People are people. Everyone, if you can see his face and recognize it, you could recognize him, her, etc., then that's a person, that's a human being. And justice plays itself out, but once it starts to do that, you shouldn't add to it. There are a lot of people right now who are wrongfully incarcerated and accused of things that they probably didn't do. And they're suffering from that very ailment that plagues, that prison system. And it reflects us all. It reflects on us all. If we all went into a frenzy and we all went into this like, let's go after everyone who has been subdued already, then we'd be doing that for a while. And I do believe that particular individual perpetrated those crimes. I believe that. But I also think that there were people that were around him that he paused